Ladies and gentlemen, we are here in the Rabbi study, and I have the privilege of being before Rabbi Mark Fishman, Congregation Beth Tikva, here in Montreal. And Rabbi, something that we need to understand as a society is that our society only works because it's based on certain systems, certain rules, and certain laws that are enforced, that are applied, that are policed. And a lot of people ask me about why we do certain things and how we do certain things and what's the real meaning of it. So I want to ask you, why are the laws today based on the set of codes, and kind of where do they come from?
That's a great question. No law exists in a vacuum. Actually, the legal system that we practice today has itself been based on an ancient system of legal codes from the ancient world. So many different organizations, so many different civilizations all had their own laws. And while most of them don't exist anymore, the Code of Hammurabi, the Babylonians, the Jewish community, the Jewish civilization still does through a feat of a miracle of history. 5,000 years later, we're still here. And the laws that we have were able to influence the course of human history going forwards.
So I don't want to make it sound too much like an episode of Game of Thrones, but if we go back and we think about all the images we have of history and conquerors, and where do they stem from, these laws, and how have they developed over the years?
Great. So Judaism sees itself as rooted in the Jewish Bible, what we refer to as the Torah, and those systems were essentially passed down throughout the ancient world within the Near East. And as a result of the Jewish community's longevity, when the civilization of Rome, a dominant power that then was to rule over most of the world, a lot was inculcated, adapted, and transferred over to the Roman legal system. That then is the springboard into the medieval and then pre-modern period of so much of Christian Europe and ultimately Great Britain's legal codes and then America, United States, and Canada today. So fascinatingly, law as it's practiced has a kernel, perhaps even more than just the seed, rooted back in ancient civilizations, specifically in Jewish law.
How would you describe the pillars or the fundamental aspects of Jewish law and how it applies today in our society? Excellent.
So while there are some particulars that are consistent with Jewish religious practice, there are also areas of Jewish law that deal with agriculture, ecosystems, and the environment, even though we are only familiar in modern times with these concepts. There's laws concerning damages, torts. There are even laws concerning the court process and jurisprudence itself. So while all of these are very modern concepts, these are spoken of in the ancient traditional texts of Judaism.
Some of the texts are in front of us.
Yes.
And I want you guys to stay with us because in follow-up episodes, and I'm going to be here maybe all day, maybe all weekend.
I welcome that. It's Shabbat soon, so good luck.
So stay with us. I'm going to be asking Rabbi Fishman about how these laws are applied, how they're enforced, and how they're interpreted from a Jewish perspective.
Thank you very much.
Jamie Benizri, Logik TV with Rabbi Mark Fishman.
If you like this video, don't forget to press on that little thumb. Don't forget to comment below, share the page, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.